I'm really excited to announce that Chris Barbic is joining our team. Chris, I'm going to let Kevin Huffman, our Commissioner of Education, give a longer introduction, but I always like just to skip right to the punchline. Chris has led a school that for a low-income school in Houston, that for 11 straight years, every child has graduated and gone to a four-year college. There are a lot of very expensive private schools all over the country that can't make that claim. And so I think in the end we're talking about results, and I'm thrilled to have Chris join our team because he has done so much of what we would like to see happen in Tennessee. So with that, I'll introduce Kevin Huffman, who will introduce Chris. Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, Governor. I am beyond thrilled to have Chris come to Tennessee to lead our Achievement School District. One of the key questions I think that we face as a state and that I face as a commissioner is how are we going to help the schools that are at the bottom of the performance curve turn around? And Chris brings with him a commitment to excellence and a track record of success over the last 19 years that's unparalleled. He has led one of the very best school networks in the country, serving all kids and ensuring that all kids can go to college. The standard that we have to set is excellence, regardless of kids' background, regardless of where the school is located, and Chris brings that mindset and that experience with him, so I'm thrilled to introduce Chris Barbic.
Thanks. Thanks, Kevin. Good morning. I first want to thank Governor Haslam and Commissioner Huffman for giving me this opportunity to join their team. To return to Tennessee, I went here to Vanderbilt as an undergrad to take on this opportunity and this challenge. I truly believe that Tennessee is becoming the epicenter for reform, and it's a real privilege to be able to come back here and be a part of that. You know, since my days as an undergrad at Vanderbilt back in, I graduated in 1992, I've had one goal and really one mission, and that is to prove that low-income students can achieve at high academic levels. I started at tutoring over at the Bethlehem Center, which is right down the street from Vanderbilt. It led me to join Teach for America. Upon graduation in 1992, I was placed in Houston. I taught 6th grade for 6 years there at a low-income school on the east side of town. And it led me to create Yes Prep. And really the reason that I created Yes Prep back in 1998 was because I saw student after student of mine and family after family who had dreams, aspirations, and who were getting a great education in my class, only to go off to local middle school and join a gang, get pregnant, do drugs. And I recognized that there had to be a better way to make sure that every single student had an opportunity and access to go to a four-year college. So I spent the last 13 years starting our first charter school, leading our first charter school, growing that network out to now 10 schools that will serve 5,000 students this coming school year. And it's really been built on the fundamentals I hope to bring to Tennessee. That is, one, that you got to have great people, just like Governor Haslam said. You got to have a great team. You've got to have a great school culture. That great team creates that great school culture. And that culture sets high expectations, but it also has the support systems to ensure that every single student can achieve those high expectations. So I believe we've taken some significant steps these last 13 years. I'm leaving a place where we will double the number of low-income students who graduate from a four-year college in Houston. And I'm excited to take those lessons back to Tennessee, back here, to improve the lowest performing schools in the state. I know that you guys probably all want some 10-point detailed plan. I don't have that today. I'm going to start August 1st, but what I can tell you is the same thing I told Governor Haslam when he interviewed me, and that is that I'm the type of person that likes to sit down, create a thoughtful, deliberate plan, look at the data, talk to the people on the ground, create that plan, and once that thoughtful plan has been put in place, it is to execute and to implement aggressively and to execute and implement well. And that's what I plan to do when I come here and start on August 1st. And to achieve the same kind of great results that we've been able to achieve in Houston. And I have no doubt that with the team that we're putting in place that we'll do the same thing here in Tennessee. And I couldn't be more excited to be here. So thank you.